Oof. Okay, 5 for 5. Final turn. Oh no! Ego wants to destroy our Jeff too? Okay, so what's going on, guys? Legion Tato here, sharing with you what might be my favorite deck to pilot this season. This deck has options on every turn, is proactive, great at gaining priority, and easily snowballs games with low-cost cards that are amazing at gaining momentum. Don't have one or more cards in this list? Stay tuned, as I will go over substitutions for cards that might be harder to get a hold of. Now, this deck can be broken down into 3 packages: Darkhawk, Move, and Support. The Darkhawk package consists of Korg, Rockslide, and of course, Darkhawk. This package is as simple as it gets. We play Korg and Rockslide to add cards to our opponent's deck, which not only cripples their game plan, but empowers Darkhawk's ongoing ability. The Move package consists of Nightcrawler, Jeff, Kraven, Silk, Spider-Man, and Vision. All these cards, except for Kraven, can go into key locations that are hard to get into, such as Death's Domain, Luke's Bar, Altar of Death, and Sanctum Sanctorum, to name a few. Silk provides uncertainty for your opponent to deal with, as they can't easily predict where she'll end up at. Her constant movement also has a chance to trigger Kraven multiple times. Spider-Man is great at disrupting our opponent's strategies that focus on a single lane, like Iron Man, Storm, and Shuri. Kraven benefits from all these move cards in the form of extra power, especially when Spider-Man brings an opponent's card into his lane for twice the gain. The last package is Support, consisting of Elsa Bloodstone, Mobius M, and Alioth. Elsa Bloodstone works exceptionally well in this deck because we run a lot of low-cost cards that can quickly fill a lane. What's more is that almost half of our cards can also move, which helps us make room in a filled lane in order to play more cards to be buffed as well. Mobius M has many uses. He protects our deck from getting hit with cards and locations that increase the cost of our cards, which is especially important in a deck that relies on playing multiple cards a turn. He also prevents cards like Zabu, Sarah, and Mr. Negative from outperforming us during the late stages of the game. Alioth is our go-to finisher. This deck is constantly gaining power throughout the game and is therefore very good at maintaining priority, which is important for Alioth, since it means he can destroy all played cards without them being revealed first. Now on to substitution options. If you're a free-to-play player, you won't have Elsa Bloodstone yet, so consider using Angela instead. The same principle applies here. Play cards on Angela's lane, and then move them to make room for additional triggers. For Mobius and if you do have Elsa, I would personally fit in Angela. You sacrifice the protection and counterplay, but gain firepower that still synergizes very well with the rest of the deck. Otherwise, Lizard also works here, as he has a high power for his low cost, which is perfect for maintaining priority, and we can help offset his downside with Spider-Man. Silk and Jeff are difficult to find replacements for, as the deck will start to suffer from synergizing effectively. Consider running Polaris and America Chavez to help draw into the other movement cards we do run. Miles Morales is also an option, but we do run the risk of getting countered by opposing Mobius, so keep that in consideration. Lastly, Alioth. A solid replacement is none other than Dr. Doom. As this deck naturally tends to go wide in its approach, Dr. Doom helps us double down on that game plan. The next matches will showcase this deck's strengths to capitalize on and weaknesses to watch out for. And if I've helped you in any way thus far, consider hitting the like button and subscribing to let me know you enjoy these types of videos. Thank you and enjoy the matches. GleefulGoblin, nice to meet you. Okay, Bar Sinister. We have Alioth, Darkhawk, Nightcrawler, and Silk. Not a bad hand. So depending on what they do, we might be able to sneak in Darkhawk over onto Bar Sinister, if not Alioth, one of those two. Okay. Zabu. Okay. Yeah, Zabu hasn't seen much play since the since the early days of since Mobius came out. Really, the play rate has really dropped. So one potential play is to have Kraven over to Bar Sinister, move Nightcrawler to have 3 4s. and then being able to move them last location would be nice. But I think a better way to do it is to do vision for sure. Yeah, vision's gonna help a lot here. Oh, okay. Well, good thing we didn't do that Kraven play. You just don't know. You can't. Sometimes you can't depend your whole strategy on. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, sometimes you can't depend your whole strategy on a location because it might get magicked, it might get stormed, it might get legioned. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna multiply vision. He's able to move everywhere. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. There we go. Move him a couple times with Kraven. Buff up Kraven in the process. Oh, he got rid of Zombies. I'm surprised. Okay, and then Venom. So they have more of a long-term strategy with this deck. I'm sure they're gonna wanna probably play Null in there, turn 6 or 7. Probably Death. So we're gonna have to be a little careful with that. Okay. Gonna move these two. What we want to do is definitely maintain priority for last turn. I'm trying to see the Alioth play is pretty much it. Let's just keep these two here in case he decides to do something a little shady. So we kept it here on the left, and that way. Okay, that opens up. That limbo over there is dangerous. Would they have the tribunal? In this type of deck, it would be very interesting considering what they've played so far. We have 16 here. Alioth takes care of this free. Because it'll get multiplied, it'll be 22, so she just takes care of that. Yeah, so I think what we're gonna do is focus on the left location, which we've taken care of, and the middle location. The Iron Man is the one that's going to be a little difficult to defeat. It's just such a good card. So let's go ahead and move these two here and play Korg here. Yeah, I like that. I like that plan. Let's see. There it is. Okay. We don't know what that was, but let's see. Can we figure out what that was? No, it's unknown. So it could have been unknown. For all I know, I don't know. Maybe a Dr. Doom. Either way, good game. Good game. Beam. What's going on, dude? First up, Monster Island. Gonna pop down Korg here on the second location. We also drew into Kraven, Nightcrawler, and Elsa Bloodstone. So, not a bad hand, not a bad start. It's always good to draw into Elsa Bloodstone and your 1-drops and some of your 2-drops. That way you're able to capitalize early on. Ooh, had we waited 1 turn. Okay, that's okay. You know what? Let's yeah, let's go here. Let's commit to the middle location. I'm banking on getting Rockslide turn 3 or 4. Okay, Silk. So now we have a choice to either commit 1 or 2 cards to Gamma Lab or continue with our strategy. We have no idea what he's playing, so you know, it's one of those. Silk, I think, is going to be a little more impactful in this game. Oh, Rock. Okay. Well, they drew into the rock, so that's good. Okay. So we can bank on them hopefully playing something on Kamartaj to move our Silk. So what I'm thinking is something like that. Or we can just play it safe and play Silk and Mobius. Silk will move after, but Mobius will get the buff. Let's do that. Oh, there it was, but we still got the 3, so okay. Magic. First card they played, except for the rock, of course, but okay. So we might want to play a little bit more conservative. Let's play. Let's play Vision here. No, that might mess up our Silk. Let's play Vision here. So Elsa's already
Iron Man.
given 8. Okay. Elsa's already given 8 power, so that's nice. Let's move Vision there. So they played Onslaught. Okay. So we drew Spider-Man, which is good. So what we're going to do is focus on the left and right locations. What I'm expecting is most likely the Tribunal. So what we'll do is focus on the first and last location. How we're going to do that is play Jeff here. Just move Jeff here so it doesn't trigger Silk. Darkhawk over here, and Spider-Man to get rid of, hopefully, their Iron Man or their Onslaught. We'll see. There's a 25% chance that we get Magic to get pulled, which would suck, but we'll see. We'll play the odds. They're in our favor.
Spider-Man here.
Ah, it was Magic. Okay. Unfortunate. There it is. Let's see. Is that still not enough? Yep. Cool.
Victory.
Good game, Bean. Yeah, sometimes you know what's coming, and in our case, we just had way too much power anyway. It's a good game. Good game, Bean. Dymcly, what's going on? Okay, we got Crimson Cosmos. We're gonna play down Korg here in the middle first. Make sure they hopefully draw that rock right away. Let's play some Silk here. For a 2/5, can't go wrong with that. I am going to play another one and put down Nightcrawler on the 3rd location. So I'm gonna try to fill up as much as I can the middle and last location, because at turn 4 Starlight Citadel is gonna move Crimson Cosmos, and that's not a great card for us. They are going to have 2 Thors, so that's gonna be pretty tough to beat. Let's do no. Yeah, both Jeff and Silk here. Hoping they don't draw into turn 5 Jane Foster. Oh, they drew into the onion. Okay.
To me.
Surprised they didn't play that that 2nd Thor before activating it. Okay. Yeah, let's move their Thor somewhere else, or hopefully their Lockjaw. That'd be nice. There it is. Though they're not going to get much. Just Wasp, really. Okay, that's good for us. That's good for us. They're definitely going to want to play on the middle location with Lockjaw. So I'm gonna Alioth here. And Yeah, pretty much leave Silk there as is. Here's the play. Let's move Jeff here and Nightcrawler. Reason why is because when I play Alioth, whatever they play in the middle location gets destroyed, and Silk is gonna go to Crimson Cosmos. Because we want as much power there as possible. We're not gonna try to compete with the last location. Okay. Fair. Dr. Doom. Okay. Yeah. I would say, wait, let's see, 27, 30. Woo! Okay, made it.
Victory!
Good game. To wrap things up, Dark Move is a refreshing take that utilizes gaining and maintaining priority until the end. The deck has plenty of staying power, can get into hard to reach locations, and has deck disruption for other decks to deal with while we're building up our lanes. Learning to always have it out in an Elsa lane is important, as we'll get a lot more mileage out of her ability this way, as well as making sure that we're focusing on multiple lanes at once, which this deck excels at, in order to maintain priority for a game-ending sweep with Alioth. With that said, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next one.